guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Emily. I'm a French artist and YouTuber and I've been making videos here for 8 years. Thank you so much for joining in. Hope you will enjoy my content, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe. I upload every Saturday. Here in this week's video, I am going to do a massive collective haul. I have so many things. If you'd like to see how addicted I am to art supplies, then keep on watching. I have exciting things coming for you. I have all the Arteza product that I've received, plus tons of things that I bought, and I also have a giveaway announcement. Let's just dive into everything that I got. So I got those Staedtler French curves. I've been wanting to get those for a long time. They're basically made for drawing curves on your artwork. This is pretty expensive for what it is. It's like $10 for a set of 3, but you probably just buy that once in a lifetime. So I finally decided to get those. I also got some natural sponges for my paintings and maybe also watercolors to create texture. Then I also got Reeves watercolor paper. This was in my grocery store actually, and it's so inexpensive that I just had to try this out. This actually costs $2 I think for the set of 12 pages for sketching, and yeah, I think it could work out. So I had 2 packs of this Reeves watercolor paper. Then not actually art supplies, but this is like stationery supply that I'm also addicted to notebooks. So those 2 are from Emma, say right here, Emma. This one I already started to write in this because this is for my graphic novel that I'm working on. So I have stuff and more stuff, and I have also just the first character design. And then those 2 are from a store called Maison du Monde. So basically it's like a home decor, and so there are also stationery items. So I got this gold notebook as well. I write a lot, so and I also got this pretty big one, and this is a pretty thick one. And this reminds me so much of like going back to school. I mean, when I was in school I had the most basic, boring green covered like notebooks, and nowadays you have such cute things. Like I would just go back to school just to have that as my stationery supply. Then let's jump into the Arteza supplies. So I received a lot of things from Arteza. I'm just gonna put everything on a table. So they sent me some of the water brushes. They are really massive. I'm not really used to working with those yet, but I've been using very large brushes, so I mean it's just a matter of getting used to those. And yeah, so they sent me all the water brushes and I've been using them already, and I really like those. They also sent 2 packs, 1 pack of 2 drawing pads. So I really like that because it's pretty thick and it's also larger than what I usually work with. So they sent the drawing pads and I've been using one already. I don't know, yeah, it's this one. I have started to draw things in that for a solo exhibition, so I have like little sneak peek for you guys. Yeah. They also sent me the watercolor paper pad, and I also have a set of 2. I haven't tried it yet, but I had good reviews, and this has a fine line texture which is really interesting, so we'll see how this goes. They also sent me the set of the Arteza 72 fine liner pens. It is a premium quality. I've actually asked if I could get those because I'm a huge fan of fine liners. I use them all the time. And check the color selection. You have 1 tray, you have 2 tray, and you have a 3rd one. Oh my god, the beauty. You're just like, can't you tell me that this is not beautiful? And there are a few colors that are a little bit similar, but most of them are very unique. You know, they are very specific shades, especially the very light one and the pastel colors. I love them so much. I have the watercolor brush. So those are the basically ink-based markers, but they're water-based markers. So, you know, like a Tombow marker, for example. I've tried them already just a tiny bit, and they're very pigmented, and they have a bristle brush tip. So it's pretty cool. And I have the 48 set. There's a lot of colors, so if you want me to do an artwork featuring that specifically, then post a comment below and tell me what you like me to draw, and I will make this video for that, because I had a lot of people requesting me to try the Arteza water merge markers, so I will make a video with that. Then they also send me more things. I feel so spoiled, you guys. They send me the watercolor woodless pencils, and I also have high hopes with that. So we'll see how this goes. Same thing, if you want me to test them out in a specific video, then tell me below and I will do it. And the last thing that Arteza sent are the watercolor premium set. I am so in love already. You get to see it with me. I mean, check the beauty. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh gosh, I want to paint. Speaking of watercolors, you guys, I went to the art store this early afternoon and I spent 30 minutes just in awe in front of the watercolor sets. And especially one from Staedtler that was $180. What? For a set of 24 colors like this set. Like, one thing that I should do, and tell me if you'd like this, it can happen eventually. I should compare the Arteza watercolors with like a high-end watercolors like the Winsor & Newton, for example, or the Staedtler, and try to get the exact same colors and see if I can actually see a difference between those, the high-end watercolors. If I get this amount of colors, it's going to cost me $200, so we'll see about that. Speaking of amazing supplies that I need to try, markers! So those are the twin markers that I got from a local store called Action, and I think they are sold within Europe, so don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love for them to be recommended to everyone, but I do think that it's mainly in France and maybe in Germany. So those are the twin markers, and guys, would you believe the cost of those? Because one pack of 3 is €1. Like, guys, that is 33 cents for one marker. What? Those are the cheapest marker I ever found. Even on wish.com, this is not as cheap as those. And I have a pretty good selection because, like, you know, what can you do when you see new alcohol markers and they're like €1 for a pack of 3? Of course I had to get all the colors, and I found this set of 12 and I paid €3 for a set of 12 markers. And I don't have any dupes. All the colors in this are not the same as those. So I'm so happy. If you'd like to see me work with those and make an artwork, then like this video and tell me yes, I would love to see how they actually perform. And I can also do a side-by-side comparison with the copic markers. And I also will do a giveaway, you know, sending those babies to someone, you know. This single brush was €15. Oh my god, that's painful. The beauty though, the beauty. Just the feeling of new brushes. Oh, this is so nice. I'm just stroking it. So those are the Graduate XL from Dollar Rooney, except this one I think it's not actually. This is a no-name brand, but this is a cheap, just like a bristle brush. But all of those are from the Graduate XL and the Graduate Ranch, and they were on sale basically when I went to the art store. And because I'm working on bigger paintings, I had to get larger brushes. I am hopefully going to do an exhibition for all my artwork in the summer or maybe in the fall, not sure yet. Yo, I'm just so obsessed with art supplies. I think I'm addicted. This is just to prove the point. But yeah, and I also got very large panels, and I will do videos with those, actually painting on those, but it's pretty hard to show in a camera. Then for my tone artwork series, I got a lot of pencils. I'm not going to show every single color, but I had a lot of the Prismacolor premium pencil. I got them from Rainbow Art Supplies. They do the luminance and the Prismacolor pencil, and they are selling worldwide, so it's pretty interesting, and they're actually a tiny bit cheaper than the luminance, and also even with shipping, it's pretty interesting to get those. So I had a bunch of different colors, especially the flesh tones that I use a lot on my tone artwork portraits. And I also got in another art store, I got a bunch of the Colorase erasable pencils that I use to sketch. And I finally decided to get 2 pencil extenders because, you know, I mean, I've used a lot of pencils, but I'm a little bit down because the luminance are too big for those. And I mainly wanted to get them for my luminance, so I'll try to maybe enlarge the thing a tiny bit more so I can have my luminance in those. But it's still a good investment to get those because pencils are expensive, so it's better to use them until they're completely dead. So I have all of that, and I can't wait to make more artwork with those. Then I got 2 little things. I had this Colorex. This is a brilliant like watercolor liquid type of ink. And this is the cyan color. It's like a primary cyan, like primary blue, because mine is completely dead. Then I had a bunch of supplies for my paintings. So I didn't want to spend too much, but I am going to create paintings involving texture. So I had a few stencils. This one, I had this one, and I had this one, and I am so excited to make art with those. And to go with that, I had a little, what is it, like a spongy thing, just to apply the paint. This is like pretty inexpensive. Oh my god, this is not expensive. This was like €1.45. This is expensive for just a piece of foam and plastic, but yeah, can work out for the paint. So I have that. And finally, I have decided to get a watercolor sketchbook, or whatever you want to call it. I hesitated with the actual moleskin one, but it's pretty expensive for what it is. I really wanted to get another one, but I didn't want to spend too much money, and so I found this Fabriano watercolor pad. This has 30 pages, it's 200 grams, so that's 90-pound paper. And this was only, you know, 15-ish euros. Let's take a look at, oh, I really like new things. I'm just so obsessed, you guys. So, oh, it feels so nice. This is Fabriano, and this is not sponsored. I wish it was sponsored by Fabriano. Maybe I should contact them. So this is the cover. It's pretty, you know, pretty classic. Has a bit of texture. And oh, it's great inside. I like that. And yeah, and this is the paper. Ooh, nice. So yeah, that basically concludes my haul. I have way too many things. Like I said, I mean, I would love to get the fancy watercolors, but when I saw the price tag, I was like, you know what? I think you spent enough money already, because literally combining everything with the new panels, the brushes, the pencils that I got, and I mean, I haven't paid any of the Arteza supplies, but even with that, I already just spent around $200. So, you know, I think I'm addicted to art supplies. Anyway, that's basically it for this massive collective haul. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any video I upload every Saturday. And if you'd like to see, you know, actual artworks featuring the Arteza watercolor brushes and also those very cheap markers, then don't forget to thumbs up the video and comment below and tell me what you'd like me to draw. And I think that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye!